Why do you think so many people struggle with mental health issues?
Well, I suppose, we go through life and there's different stages of, being up and down. And when a person feels down, there's a lot of identity things related to it, a lot of vulnerabilities. And people can find it hard to reach out at that time. They can feel it's just them. The mental chatter inside their head can be quite negative and can go around in kind of a loop. And it can reinforce itself, and that can be one of the reasons why it's hard to kind of reach out. Plus, there's been a tradition of shame in relation to mental health. Now, this has greatly improved over the last few decades, but there's still shadows of it there, and especially for young people, when the first time it happens to them, it seems like, oh my God, is this for the rest of my life? Is this it? And it can be very, very challenging, very challenging.
And what's the biggest fear about reaching out?
That you'd be rejected. I think that's one of the biggest fears, that individuals that feel their mental health is challenged, that be rejected, and that will further reinforce the negative feelings. That's what I think.
Thank you. And has a friend ever reached out and confided in you, and how did you react?
Yes, they have. Actively listened to them. Don't put my agenda there, but just hear what they want to hear. Sometimes it is just about listening. If I do have the knowledge and the scope to guide them to where to go next, then fine. But sometimes you don't. And you yourself may need to reach out to help your friend as well. But I think actively listening and don't be judgmental is very important.
And should we train workplaces to spot the signs of mental health issues?
I don't even think it's down to the workplace. I think it's down to society in general. I think we need to be educated. Yes, sure, have an awareness in the workplace. But I mean, I think we all, secondary school, for example, is a very good time to start highlighting what mental health is about. And it's something then you bring on to society. Yes, if a company or if an organisation has the resources and facilities and the know-how to train, yes. Yeah, it should be, a CPD or a micro-credential or something like that. But I think we need to expand that picture. I think it needs to be, and I know the secondary school curriculum is broadening, but it can do more.
And what's a safe way to ask for help without feeling vulnerable?
That's a difficult question, isn't it? A safe way to ask for help without feeling vulnerable. I suppose we do have organisations like Samaritans and things like that. I find that's a challenging one because mental is so complex. To feel safe, I suppose counselling, psychotherapy, those kind of things. But when a person is very vulnerable, do they know the steps to take? Can they afford to take the steps? Could they wait and listen, everything here? So a safe way to ask for help is something I think that we all need to put our heads together and try and find out. Great if you have friends, again, people you can confide in, family that's not non-judgmental. Sometimes it could be a mentor, even with a football club, or, it could be anything. But it's difficult. That's a very, very difficult one, So can't give a binary answer to that, I'm afraid.
And finally, Patricia, if help was anonymous, would more people look for it?
Maybe. But the anonymous part, if you go back to your questions on social media and things like that, being anonymous on social media is part of the mental health problems as well. Yes, there is being anonymous will certainly help some people, but not necessarily all. Like what you do, seeking for help, you're anonymous, and the person on the other line or something like this realizes this is a red flag, we can't reach out. So there's, again, I don't have a binary answer to that one either. It can go both ways. It really depends.
Well, we really appreciate your time today, Patricia. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Asking for help isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Samaritans offer 24/7 support. You're never alone.